Well, we're gonna change the drive tires on the combine. Gonna put the mud tires back on. I got a feeling the bottoms are gonna be pretty wet. This is always fun and exciting. Now there's one tire off. I'll put him over here out of the way and we'll get that other tire put on. There's one. Woo. There you go. She's on. Gotta grab our hefty, defty, heavy duty, big old 3/4 drive impact we rarely use. Buzz her back in. And there you go. That's how you change combine tires from rice or from regular tires to mud tires. Easy peasy. Now we just gotta get the corn head hooked on. I'm probably gonna go run some of this corn. I'll probably go run some of this corn right out here. See how muddy it is. That corn we took in the elevator this morning was testing 18.5%. Well, see, we got the head on. Now I'm just down here at the rear wheel, engaging the rear hub. You just take these two bolts out. You take this big plate off and you flip it over so the little center can pop out. Then put the plate back on and away you go. Four-wheel hub engaged. Yeah, that's how it was. You just pop it out. When I start moving, that thing is gonna pop out into this little nipple. Just flip that around there until you find your bolt holes. Put your bolts back in, and that's all there is to it. Hub's engaged. Now there is a little toggle switch up in the cab that I can turn it on and off while I'm up there, but without having the hubs engaged, you cannot turn it on up there. Well, you could, but it would probably break something because it's not engaged down here. And these aren't super duper tight, just kind of hand tight. Now, since we had the tires off the other day getting that axle fixed, I'm also checking all these lug nuts here to make sure we don't have anything wiggling or moving. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad to have a tire fall off and start wrecking the hub. And here we go. Not sure what this field's gonna do. We got pretty good corn here on this end row, but right over here I can see there's hardly any corn. Maybe not any, I don't know. Hope it does good. We need it to do good. Well, it's gonna be hard guessing where these rows match up at, because some of them got wiped out with the dozer over here. So we'll just cut in here and kind of go see what we come up with. So far it's pretty good corn. like there was some corn here, but the deer have pretty well stripped this area. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is all about. Cultivator maybe, wet spot probably. Usually wet spots cause a lot of foxtail to come up. This looks better, but there's no ears on either side here. That's not good. Pretty good corn out here in the middle of the field. Just not around the edges again. I don't know what the deal is. Well, back at it again this morning. I finished up on that field last night. Got Mrs. Organic Farmer with me today. This field is just right across the waterway, or whatever you want to call it. Kind of like a creek, but it's not really a creek. And there's quite a bit of corn on this side. And it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't treated any differently than the one we just did last night, so I don't know what the deal is. But there's quite a bit of corn here. Let me pan the camera out. You can look. Big ears, tall corn. Not a lot of damage. There's a little bit. You get some along the creek. That's pretty normal. Deer got to eat. A tree branch here I got to navigate out around. Yeah, pretty decent corn back here. Not a very big piece either. It's only like an acre and a half, 2 acres. Still off the road. Quite a bit drier on this side too. Doesn't seem to be near as much wet spots or mud. Well, the corn just keeps coming. Big ears. And we're almost full. I don't know, guys. This is weird. It's only a little 2 acre piece back here in the back of the woods. I mean, you can see it's just tiny. What's going on here? Look at that corn. It's massive. Well, I'll have to hurry up and get this back on the truck. Because the little elevator guy, he said he's not going to be taking corn after 3 today because his wet bin's almost full. He's got to get a bunch dried, and his leg has to move the corn out of the wet bin over to the dry bin. So basically, he just shuts down and taking corn in so he can get a bunch of room made for the next couple days. So we'll have to try to get this in by 3, and then we'll come back out and run that other bottom area. But look at that. That's awesome. Well, with everything delivered, we're ready to start on the big bottom, which is right there. Not big, it's only like 10 acres, but it looks really good. Looks promising. Pretty decent corn down here. I don't know what the deal is, but we got some fields that are pretty good, some fields that just, well, not even combine here so bad. Well, there's a lesser spot. I mean, it's not all super duper, but it's pretty darn good for the most part down here. First hopper full pretty quick. Hopefully it'll keep up. Well, dog nabbit. Looks like we broke our coupler to the right side of the head. I don't know if I got a spare one up at the house or if I'm gonna have to take this one off and get it welded, but right down there, well, it's covered up, you can't see it. Yeah, she just shuts right off. And that's what happens. It just breaks the coupler. Not serious. It's happened a time or two before. You just take it and bang them back off of there. And take it down to the house and weld her back up and put some braces on it. That's actually two couplers welded together already because they're not long enough by themselves. And to see that's getting chewed up from years of rounding and so on before I got it. And I got those nicely cleaned up. Now you might be asking yourself, how am I going to weld these two back together and get the hexes lined up properly and straight? Well, you see, this is where the wife gets kind of grumpy with me, because I like to keep stuff around for a while, like this hex shaft, which fits these couplers perfectly. So you simply slide on your couplers. See, that one's pretty snug. Tap it on a little harder just to make sure we're good. There we go. Just give her a nice bead all the way around, and then I'll take two bolts to give her some extra strength. I've already ground that one so she sits flat. Put her right on there. Actually, I'll probably put it over in this spot, but anyway, you put one on there this way so you can beat it on, and I'll put the other one on the other side so I can beat it, well, the opposite of on. And there we go. Good as new. Well, maybe not new, but pretty good. Back to the picker. Oh, hey, dog. No, you can't come along. There's no room for you in there. Stay back. And there it is. We're back to running. Getting kind of dark now, and we're still going. I got the auger wagon clear full, and gonna fill up the pickup gooseneck here just a little bit. Still got quite a bit to go for this little 10-acre piece. Well, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Don't forget, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, and you got any questions, certainly hit me up in the comments. And thanks for watching. Catch you later.